What's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and for today's vlog, I will be doing the summary of chapter 1 all about the network. So kung gusto nyo marinig yung aking summary about sa chapter 1, stay tuned, stay watch, and I will be back guys. So in the beginning guys, we had the network. We saw new communication technology, a new way to bring people together. Back then, as we created this technology, we saw a glimpse of the future that this would create, but no one really knew. Today is the future. Internet traffic has grown exponentially since the 60s. It will reach zettabyte by 2016. Our mobile devices are more powerful than the supercomputers we used 20 years ago. So mobile data traffic is growing exponentially, doubling every year, and now with the cloud, we're connecting the physical world and the internet. Using microsensors and the network, we're making everyday objects intelligent. Welcome to the Internet of Everything. Network supports the way we learn. Supports communication first. Texting. Texting enables instant real-time communication between two or more people. Social media. Social media consists of interactive websites where people and communities create and share user-generated content with friends, family, peers, and the world. The next one is collaboration tools. Without the constraints of location or time zone, collaboration tools allow individuals to communicate with each other, often across real-time interactive video. The broad distribution of data networks means that people in remote locations can contribute an equal basis with people in the heart of large population others. Blogs. Blogs, which is an abbreviation of the word web blogs, are web pages that are easy to update and edit. Unlike commercial websites, blogs give anyone a means to communicate their thoughts to a global audience without technical knowledge of web design. Wikis. Wikis are web pages that groups of people can edit and view together, so we all know that. And whereas a blog is more of an individual, personal journal, a wiki is group creation. As such, it may be subject to more extensive review and editing. Many businesses uses wikis as their internal collaboration tool. The next one is podcasting. Podcasting allows people to deliver their audio recordings to a wide audience. Then the next one is peer-to-peer or P2P file sharing. Peer-to-peer file sharing allows people to share files with each other without having to store and download them from a central server. Then the network supports the way we play. We play Dota, like the 5v5 multiplayer online battle arena, the LOL or the League of Legends, the PUBG, and we don't need to others or them to be here in order to play physically, because as you can see, the network already provide us with that kind of things. So networks of many sizes. There are different sizes of the network, like the small home networks, the small office or home office networks, medium to large networks, and worldwide network. And the overview of network components. The three categories of network components are the device or media, are the physical elements or hardware of the network. Then the services include many of the common network applications people use every day, like email hosting services and web hosting services. And devices, either the source or destination of a message transmitted over the network, like computer, laptop, printer, IP phone, and the wireless tablet. Intermediary network devices connect the individual and devices to the network and can connect multiple individual networks to form an internetwork. This intermediary devices provide connectivity and ensure that data flows across the network. So regenerate and retransmit data signals. So example is the wireless router, the LAN switch or the local area network, and the router. Network media. Communication across a network is carried on a medium. The medium provides the channel over which the message travels from source to destination. Then the network representation, the network interface card NIC or LAN adapter provides the physical connection to the network at the PC or other end device. The media that are connecting to the PC to the network device plug directly into the NIC. Then the physical port and the interface. The topology diagrams. They provide a visual map of how the network is connected. There are two types of diagrams. The first one is the physical topology diagram. So what is physical topology diagram? The physical topology diagrams identify the physical location of intermediary devices and cable installation. Then the second one is the logical topology diagrams. Identify devices, ports, and addressing scheme. So the types of network, there are five types of network. The first one is the LAN or the local area network, a network infrastructure that provides access to users and devices in a small geographical area, which is typically an enterprise, home, or small business. Wide area network or the WAN. A network infrastructure that provides access to other networks over a wide geographical area, which is typically owned and managed by a telecommunication service provider. Metropolitan area network or MAN, a network infrastructure that spans a physical area larger than a LAN but smaller than a WAN. Then the next one is the wireless LAN or the WLAN. Similar to a LAN but wirelessly interconnects users and endpoints in a small geographical area. Then the last one is the storage area network or the SAN. A network infrastructure designed to support file servers and provide data storage, retrieval, and replication. So the internet is a worldwide collection of interconnected networks, and the intranet or the extranet is a term often used to refer to a private connection of LANs and WANs that belongs to an organization and is designed to be accessible only by the organization's members, employees, or others with authorization. An organization may use an extranet to provide secure and safe access to individuals who work for a different organization but requires access to the organization's data. So, there are types of home and small office internet connections. The cable, the DSL, the cellular, the satellite, and the dial-up telephone. A quick overview, the cable is the typically offered by cable television service providers. The DSL is the digital subscriber lines provide a high bandwidth, always-on connection to the internet. Then the cellular internet access uses a cell phone network to connect. Then the satellite, the availability of satellite internet access is a real benefit in those areas that would otherwise have no internet connectivity at all. Then the dial-up telephone, an inexpensive option that uses any phone line in a modem. The low bandwidth provided by a dial-up modem connection is usually not sufficient for large data transfer, although it is useful for mobile access while traveling. So the business internet connections, the first one is the dedicated leased line. So what is dedicated leased line? Leased lines are actually reserved circuits within the service provider's network that connect geographically separated offices for private voice and or data networking. Then the next one is the Ethernet WAN. The Ethernet WANs extend LAN access technology into the WAN. Then the DSL is the business DSL, is available in various formats. Then the satellite is similar to a small office and home office user. Satellite service can provide a connection when a wired solution is not available. Then what is a packet tracer? A packet tracer allows you to experiment with network behavior, build network models, and ask what if questions. In this packet tracer, there are two types of networks. The first one is the traditional separate networks and the converging network. So convergence, process of converging are quite unrelated to become more closely integrated and even unified as they develop and advance. Then digital convergence is when you can have the same multimedia content And the next one is the network architecture. As network evolve, we are discovering that there are four basic characteristics that the underlying architecture need to address in order to meet our expectations. The first one is the fault tolerance. The second one is the scalability. The third is the quality of service or the QoS. And the last one is the security. And the security threats. The most common external threats to networks include viruses, worms, and Trojan horses, the spyware and adware, then the zero-day attacks, also called zero-hour attacks, the hacker attacks, the denial of service attacks, and the data interception and theft, then identity theft. And for that, that is my summary of the chapter 1, and we learn more about the network. And thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you click the like button and the share button, and please subscribe to my channel. And I hope you learn something from me about the chapter 1, and I will be back soon for the chapter 2 of the Cisco. And that's all, guys, for today's vlog. Thank you and goodbye.